Welcome to a deep dive on why the middle class, as we know it, is set to vanish by 2030 and who will take its place. Your parents were told a simple formula: study hard, get a stable job, buy a house, and you be middle class for life. That formula is now broken, and by 2030, the middle class may not exist. This isn't a conspiracy, it's math. Let's start by looking at what the middle class truly represented for generations. The middle class was never about being rich. It was about stability. This meant one income, one home, predictable costs, and a predictable future. But this system was built for a different world, a world without advanced AI, intense global competition, and without unlimited money printing. The first major structural issue undermining the middle class is income stagnation. For most middle-class jobs, salaries have barely moved for decades. Yet, the essential costs like food, education, healthcare, and rent have exploded with inflation. When your income stays flat and your expenses rise every year, you don't fall suddenly. You slowly sink into debt and financial precarity. The second crack is a technological shift, the rise of automation and AI. AI isn't just replacing factory workers. It is now replacing skilled but replaceable middle-class jobs like analysts, accountants, and support staff. Their value is being, quote, skilled but replaceable. The core problem is simple. AI replaces the replaceable. And unlike humans, it doesn't ask for a raise, making automation irresistibly cheap for businesses. Now for the most important and least understood problem: asset inflation, the silent killer of the middle class. Governments don't print salaries, they print money, and that printed money flows directly into existing assets like stocks, real estate, and businesses. If you already own assets, you get richer as money is printed. If you rely solely on income, you fall behind. The new economy rewards ownership, not just effort. By 2030, society won't simply split into rich and poor, but into two distinct economic groups. It splits into asset owners, who earn while they sleep, and asset workers, who must perpetually trade their time for money. The middle class doesn't disappear overnight. It simply gets absorbed into these two new extreme groups, leaving the traditional, stable middle ground vacant. But this shift is not the end of opportunity. It is a fundamental economic transition. Every great economic shift destroys one path while simultaneously creating another. The rules of the game are changing, but opportunity remains. The new middle class will not resemble the old one. It will be smaller, highly digital, and primarily focused on ownership. The new formula is skills plus assets, income plus leverage. The real question isn't whether the middle class disappears. It's whether you notice in time. Those who adapt early don't just survive, they replace the system. Choose wisely.